Roman Reigns, you can stay at home. We don't need you for WrestleMania 41. What's good, y'all? This your boy Woke back with another video today. Let's just be honest. Y'all probably seen the tweets, y'all seen the discourse. When CM Punk and Seth Rollins were going crazy on Monday Night Raw, all the news was Roman does not need to be added to this match at Mania. And let's be honest, guys, Roman's ability to be inactive, yes, I said that's an ability to be inactive, is costing him not prestige, not aura, but it is causing fans to move past him and to look past him and to almost in a way forget about him in these builds, because it's like, how do you present a character that isn't around? He doesn't have the wise man talking for him. He doesn't have Jay and Jimmy talking for him. He doesn't have Solo constantly mentioning his name. He doesn't have the phone calls with Paul Heyman keeping him relevant. If you're not around, if you don't have the bloodline, if you're not the champion, if you're not showing up, going hard in these PLEs, these smaller PLEs like Elimination Chamber, if you're not actually doing the promo work, Seth and freaking CM Punk are going crazy on promos. They're putting on brawls around the arena like they want it. That feud is a blood feud for them. That feud literally was meant to main event night one of WrestleMania last year. Yet they did it for Netflix, first night on Netflix. They're doing the second part, Hell in a Cell in Madison Square Garden. Hell, so guess what the fans are saying? Naturally, how about we just get the third part at WrestleMania with some crazy stipulation, strap match, unsanctioned match. It could be one of the best matches ever, because Seth has legit issues with Punk and Punk has legit issues with Seth. I'm gonna do a video that Becky Lynch posted about AJ Lee needs to be concerned about CM Punk after CM Punk ripped on her in the promo. CM Punk ripping on Cena, ripping on The Rock, mocking The Rock. You think Roman sitting at home is gonna help fans get excited for him when Punk is doing some of the best mic work of his career? When he's putting on banger matches in the Elimination Chamber with John Cena? When Rollins is being serious and not clowning around, going crazy on the mic, cutting good promos, putting on great performances. I mean, the fans loved Punk and Rollins feud. We were surprised we weren't getting it for Netflix. Like, I was so nervous that all the reports were CM Punk is going to be added to Seth and Roman. And of course, Seth and Roman has extensive history, the Shield, the betrayal, all the years of build up. Punk being added to that, I was like, why would you do that to Punk, man? Punk is no third wheel. Punk is no cuck that you just add to something. Punk is a main event in it of itself, of himself. And the fact that they were thinking that, I was like, dude, that's crazy. Why waste literally 2 main event level matches if you split up the people? But to me, it's like now it'll be Roman being added to Punk and Seth. Like, no longer is Punk being added. No, Roman's being added. And it's simply because he is not showing up. He's not showing up, guys. He's not showing up, man. And at this point, it is what it is, y'all. It's kind of sad, but it is what it is, because Roman, you can respect him, but at the end of the day, man, you gotta at least be like, hold on, bro. You gotta at least show up for work. You gotta at least come through for Mania season. I get you got your life. We know he's still dealing with leukemia. Salute to that. We know you got other things coming up, bro, but you at least got to turn up for Mania season. And man, as it stands at this point, Roman is going to be MIA in essence for back-to-back Mania seasons. Last year he was there in person, but he wasn't doing nothing. The Rock carried that with Cody. Cody and The Rock cooked. If you knew nothing about the WWE and just watched Mania build, you think the whole thing was about was about Cody and freaking The Rock. Roman was a third wheel in that feud. That's why The Rock fell in love with working with Cody, because he was doing so much heavy lifting that the dream match that most wanted for years was Roman and Rock. Well, when The Rock came back, if he would have wrestled this year, it would have been versus Cody, not Roman. Because Cody was putting that kind of work in, that The Rock was like, man, I'm going to bypass the match with my cousin. I'm going to work with Cody. And even this year, another video dropping about the speculation that Cody was meant to turn heel. The Rock wanted Cody to turn heel. He's not even worried about Roman Reigns. Where is he? Who knows? Who knows? But that's the precedent. That's the environment. That's the atmosphere that you set, Roman Reigns, when you show up. Never. When you just don't show up. The whole showing up less is more, special attraction. I mean, that's cute, but let's be honest, guys. Let's keep it 100. That worked when he was the champion. That worked before Cody became what he was. That worked when, people weren't going crazy. That worked when John Cena wasn't, about to retire and actually just turn heel. And that worked when The Rock wasn't back in the mix. And that worked when so many people weren't doing the best work of their careers. But look at us now. Because at this point, guys, it's clear as day. The Rock, Cena, Cody, I would argue CM Punk as well, are all bigger superstars at the moment. Either by way of the work they're doing, by showing up, or just how they're carrying themselves and what we've seen last from them. They're over Roman right now. Because Roman is not showing up. He got written off the Elimination Chamber with that injury angle because he didn't want to take a pin. You didn't want to take a pin, bro? You didn't want to come do your job. Your ego is that big, you didn't want to take a pin from nobody. So Roman, if you don't want to work, and I think the saddest part too, the angle of Drew McIntyre as the bloodline hunter was cooking. That would have made sense with the history he has with them. That would have made sense with the KO situation. You weren't wrong for turning on Cody. Him going after Solo. Him going after Jay, Jimmy, Sammy. And it ultimately culminating in him having a match with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania where Drew finally beats Roman. That would have made perfect sense. That would have been a proper payoff for the work Drew McIntyre has done. Drew McIntyre had a top 2, top 3 year last year as for men. He's a top 5 active men's wrestler. Without a doubt. His promo, everything about Drew McIntyre is elite right now. In-ring, mic work, character work. The look, everything about him. But guess what? Roman Reigns clearly, he didn't want to work with Drew McIntyre. Because that bloodline angle got dropped like a hot potato and we never heard about it since. Drew switched brands. He switched brands. The angle got dropped. He switched brands. And that's the end of it. That sounds like Big Roman made a call. It sounds like he only wants to work a main event with Punk and Seth. It sounds like he only wants to work with his family. With Solo or Jacob potentially taking a pin from one of them to help them out. And that's it. He's not interested in building up other dudes. He's not interested in working with other talent. He's not interested in putting effort into Mania anymore, man. He's coasting. I made a joke in the group chat, man. I was like, bro, Roman is a couple more weeks away from being relegated to legend contract. Literally, he gonna be on a Legends deal. Like, just show up every 6 months, pop machine, and go back into whatever he's doing. because it's just ridiculous at this point, man. Like, it just shows too, in my opinion, the psychology of Roman Reigns, right? It took him so long to finally get over with the fans. It took him so long to finally make it as a superstar. Maybe he's mad that he lost to Cody still. Maybe he never wanted to lose. You know, we heard the reports. Believe him or you don't believe him. He was supposed to lose at WrestleMania 39, but they extended it. He politic, put his fist down, and guess what? They extended his reign another year. So now, without the belt, I guess he feels like he doesn't have nothing to work for. He doesn't care anymore. Said if he can't be at the top, why be there? If he can't work with his family, why be there? So the belt and the bloodline, that's all he cared about, huh? Damn, Drew McIntyre, you know, I guess he wants to work with Seth because he likes Seth. At first we heard about the Punk and Roman. That's what they originally had for Mania. That was the predictions, but I guess, you know, that went awry. He'll work with Seth. He'll work with his family. No title shot. He's not interested in doing his job. So at this point, man, I'd rather just them do Punk and Rollins, special stipulation, unsanctioned match. I don't necessarily need another strap match because we got a great strap match with Punk and Drew. But another unsanctioned, I can get with that unsanctioned. That unsanctioned KO and Sammy showed me something about them unsanctioned. I like that, if that's what we're gonna get. So give me that. Give me Punk Rollins unsanctioned over adding Roman into this just because. I've already said Punk and Roman is a main event already. We don't need to have somebody in the mix of that. But also in the same vein, Punk and Rollins is a main event, and we don't need anybody else involved in that. So Roman, hey man, enjoy your vacation. You can stay at home. The people are in good hands. We're gonna relax, we're gonna chill, we're gonna keep on enjoying WrestleMania. John Cena is here, Cody is here, The Rock is here, CM Punk is here. Stay at home, Big Ro. Keep on doing you, buddy. We'll see you for 42, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate you. Until next time, we say salute.